better off if we did.
Oh, wait, no, Ted, you're not going to wear this, are you?
Of course I'm going to wear this tie. You know, I have no idea what I'm going to say to the bride and groom. Oh, gosh, this is so weird.
What?
Well, the whole idea of it. I mean, one day Victoria was having problems with Eden, and now she's marrying into the family.
Well, not to mention her condition. Wait, why don't you wear your striped tie? But it... Oh, my gosh, get in here before you drown, Julia.
Hi, I was, working late tonight, and I got stuck on one of my references, so I wanted to see if Meyson wanted to help out his attorney.
Mason's not here right now.
Oh, just my luck. All right, well, looks like you two on your way out, so I'll just follow you.
Julia, we're going to Mason's wedding, and wish you would change your tie. Yeah, but, you know, you could stay here so you don't get soaked out there, all right?
Mason probably didn't tell you. He's getting married tonight to Victoria Lane.
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here in the sight of God and these witnesses to join this man and this woman in the bond of holy matrimony. If anyone here present has a reason to object, let him speak now or forever hold his peace. Please join your right hands. Do you, Meyson, take this woman to be your lawfully wedded wife?
I can't do it. Too soon, I can't do it.
Victoria!
I don't believe this. Where's she going?
Oh.
What are you, deaf? I mean, she said it loud and clear. She can't go through with it.
Shut up. This is a church, not a football stadium, you moron.
Oh, since when did you get so reverent?
Shut up, shut up.
About what?
What just happened?
What's to think about? She left. It's simple. We saw it.
It's not so simple. Maybe there's more here than meets the eye.
I still can't believe it. I'm going to see them in a few minutes. I know I'm going to want to hold on to him and never let go.
I'm sure your family's feeling the very same thing this minute.
There's so much I've been wanting to tell them. I could probably start crying and forget all of it.
No, you won't. Now, come on. Turn around. Let me take a look at the bride.
Well, I'm as nervous as a real bride, that's for sure. So what, does it make me look authentic?
You look like everyone's dream of how a bride should look. You know, I've seen you in a lot of disguises, but this one wins hands down.
Yes, better than the lab coat?
Oh, yes, better than the lab coat.
And the nun's habit.
Oh, that was rather fetching, actually. We turned ourselves into a crazy bunch of characters, haven't we?
Mm. They helped us survive. I love each and every one of them for that.
Yeah, so do I.
That's our cue.
Are you ready?
Jeffrey, I can't move.
Anytime.
Mine?
Yeah.
Alice is expecting me.
Yeah, she told me.
You gonna tell her I'm here?
Yeah, in a minute. Guys, listen. Alice is still in a kind of shock.
Yeah, well, that'll pass.
She's not making much sense about anything.
Oh, it'll take time.
And well, I know that she wants to see you. But I don't know how capable of she is of speaking or feeling anything. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Look, Miles, don't forget, this is my daughter, my child we're talking about here. I'm not going to push her. She's been hurt enough. I'm not here to add to it.
Alice, honey, your father's here.
Hello, honey.
Hello?
Listen, I have to go run a few errands. Is there anything you need at the store?
No, thank you.
I'll see you in a while, huh?
You've had time to think. How you feel? Any differently?
I don't think so.
Well, it's not the sort of thing you accept right off the bat. Your mother and I, we both know that.
You mean Caroline?
I said your mother, yes.
Just call her Caroline.
Honey, listen.
Look, a mother does not leave her daughter to be locked up in an institution, to count the cracks in the wall. A mother just doesn't do that.
You don't know what her life was like, sweetheart. She's not the same person she was then.
Meaning what?
Well, look at her now. She takes care of herself. She watches out for her health. She gets herself fixed up real nice for you. She looks for a job. It wasn't always that easy.
Well, it wasn't all that easy for me either. I mean, when I needed help, no one was there.
I know, sweetheart, and it breaks my heart in two to think about that, all the time that you spent alone.
Look, you couldn't do anything about it. You were locked up, too. But she could have. And she didn't. She just left me there.
Well, maybe she thought at that particular time that the hospital could do more for you.
Look, she didn't even come to find out, did she?
No. And it was a horrible mistake. All I'm telling you is that no one knows that better than Caroline, and she'd do anything to make it up to you, Alice. She'd do anything in the world.
You know, I knew that you shouldn't have come here today, because I knew that you were going to say this.
What, come here. What do you mean? What do you mean, don't come here? Stay. I'm your father, and I love you. Stay with me.
Then how can you say that and still defend her? Daddy, can't you see what she really is?
Sweetheart, I think maybe you're the one who doesn't see.
You still love her. Even though you see how she treats people, Daddy, Caroline does not love you back. She cries on your shoulder and she uses you, and she uses you until you're all used up. Well, I just can't stand to see it. I just can't.
Use me? Nobody uses me.
If you want her to use you, you go ahead. But don't make me watch.
No, Alice. Alice, wait!
I don't know, what do you think? Maybe I should go to her.
Why don't we wait a few minutes to see if they can work it out, just the two of them?
Well, Victoria seemed really nervous. I had a feeling something like this might happen.
I think I better say something to Father Fitzpatrick.
Good idea.
Father, I'm terribly sorry. I wish I knew what was going on. I wish I knew what to tell you, but I don't.
Well, I've presided over my share of weddings, Mr. Capwell, and sometimes they can get up to a shaky start, but you'd be surprised how many turn themselves around in time.
Well, I appreciate you. Very patient, Father. Thank you. We all appreciate it.
Miss Lane contacted me because she wanted a proper Catholic ceremony. Now, I'm still willing to officiate just as soon as she gets over this little nervous problem.
That explains one thing.
What?
Capwells aren't Catholic. What the heck was a Catholic priest doing here? That is, if he is a priest.
Well, what do you mean, if?
Never you mind. I'm formulated.
Isn't it illegal? I mean, if you're not married.
Close your eyes and sleep it off. Talk to me. Don't even talk to me.
I wonder if they heard the organ music.
Well, if we can hear it in here, we should be.
Mason.
What a wonderful sight you are.
Oh, so are you. I never thought I'd miss you this much.
I don't know how to take that.
You know what I mean.
Look amazingly well for somebody who's been through what you have. I have an idea you're at least partially responsible for this. Don't know how to thank you.
Oh, there's no need. A person like your sister would probably have gotten on fine without any help. I'm just glad to have done what I could.
Yes, which was plenty, let me tell you. And while we're on thanking people, I owe you a lot of thanks for tonight. And you must be Victoria.
Oh, I'm sorry. My decorum has gone completely out of the way.
It's so nice to finally meet you. And you're wonderful for doing all this. Oh, it's no trouble. It helps us get ready for the real wedding. The real wedding?
Yeah, we're doing it for real tomorrow.
What? You're getting married?
That's right.
Oh, you know what you're getting yourself into?
Oh, I think so.
Oh, congratulations, Mason. How wonderful. Mama. Is that my girl? Is that my girl? Oh, I never thought I'd see you say. Oh, my eyes. Do you know how many times I've thought about this moment? Look at you. And I've prayed for it. I've been praying, too.
Especially that night I saw you in the museum. I was so close I could reach out and touch you, and then everything went wrong, and I almost lost hope, you know. Jeffrey wouldn't let me. Oh, Jeffrey, what you've done for us. Thank you.
Oh, I haven't done anything. Kelly was determined to get back to you, and she did, and that's all there is to it.
Yeah, no one's going to fall for that British understatement. You saved my life hundreds of times, let me tell you. Well, he seems to have a habit of doing that. I don't know how we're ever going to repay you.
How long are we supposed to wait? This is getting ridiculous.
I think you should just give Mama a chance. She's got a very soothing influence.
Oh.
Wait, here's Mason. Maybe he's got some news.
Where are you going?
Want to find out what's going on. So, are you getting married or aren't you?
Sophia's talking to Victoria now. It's just a bad case of the jitters.
Oh, let her have her jitters. You still want to get married, I know where there's a willing bride.
Gina, that would be polyandry. Polyandry. Practice of having more than one husband at a time. You're married to my father.
That's right. Sometimes it's so easy to forget.
I'd better make sure the organist can stay. They make other arrangements. Excuse me. The wedding will continue soon. You will be able to play, won't you?
Oh, yes, sir.
Good. You know what to do and when, right?
No problem.
Rick, I want you to get on the car radio. I want you to do two things. I want you to find out if Mason Capel and Victoria Lane ever got a marriage license. Two, I want you to get a rundown on the father, Gerald Fitzpatrick. I mean, you have to go to the archdiocese about this. You're going to have to find out where he was ordained and where his parish is now, okay?
All right, got it.
What was all that about?
Oh, well, not much. It's just got some news for the Capwells here. They're not going to go to the second act with this little leave them at the altar melodrama they're playing. No, you know, once I find out what the weasels are up to, I'm going to ring down the act curtain with a big loud bang.
You know what's going on?
Wedding bells are breaking up that old gang of mine.
Hmm?
Victoria and Mason, I guess, couldn't live without each other for one more day, so they are at this very moment exchanging vows. At the University Chapel. It's understated from what I can gather, you know, just the immediate family.
I'm sorry. Oh.
I don't really know why this comes as such a surprise to me.
Well, it is, because it's sudden.
Well, you know, some people, when they meet the right person, you know, they just get together, boom, like that, you know, no hesitation, no doubt.
Hey, listen. You're probably going to hate me for saying it, but if you and Mason weren't meant to be, then it's just as well. Because otherwise, you might be entertaining some fantasies that one of them might change their mind, or the thing breaks up, or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Cold comfort, huh?
I just feel numb. Just numb. You know, and I realize that in my head. But in my heart, it just doesn't seem real. Maybe I should just go to the wedding. That'll sure bring me down to earth, won't it?
I know you're joking. They come. Julie, you're going to be torturing yourself. You don't want to do that.
Yeah, well, if I have to face it, I might as well just do it in one quick, painful burst, right? I mean, maybe I'll even catch the bouquet.
Julie.
Well, she seems to be coming around, darling. I talked to her, told her how much we wanted her into the family. It seems to help, but I think it would be better if you talked to her, told her the same thing.
Oh, sweetheart, I'm not very good at that sort of thing.
Oh, please try. She's waiting.
All right.
Well, maybe I should go talk to her as well, since it seems to be a free-for-all.
This is not a joke, Gina. Victoria's fears are very normal for someone who's trying to embark on a new life. You have to be understanding.
Oh. Even I didn't have fears when I married C.C.
I said normal, Gina. You don't fall into that category.
maybe the last, but I'm hoping not the least.
No, you'd never get here.
Your mother won't occupy all your time, but she took pity on an old man.
You old, never. Oh, I love you.
Just tell me you're all right. Just
Look
tell me that.
Am I okay?
You're okay. Thank God, thank you.
Honestly, sir, it was nothing.
Yes, it was. Just accept it. My family is bound and determined to give credit where credit is due. Can't you just relax and enjoy it?
I don't think so.
Let me tell you something. When you went off to Zurich, I didn't know what to think. I didn't know how to trust you, but you proved yourself 1,000 times over. I owe you anything. I mean, anything you want.
Well, Daddy, you can sure come up with that bonus you promised me.
Mr. Capel, it's been my privilege to have been some small help to Kelly these last few weeks. I just know that she did as much to protect me as I did for her.
That's very gracious of you, Jeffrey. Remember what I said. I will pay you back. In the meantime, we better review the plan for tonight, make sure everybody's clear on everything.
Okay, Mason and I will go out there, continue with the ceremony, and we're going to come back through this way.
Right. I will block this door, the door from the chapel to the sacristy, while you two change places with Kelly and Jeffrey. Now, you will both go to the crypt. You will then go outside to the car that's waiting for you. It'll look like a bride and groom just leaving in a limousine. The car will whisk you away to a place that's very safe. You won't have to be there longer than 24 hours, I promise you.
All right, now, while you get the tape from Gina.
While I get the tape. Once I prove that she's embezzled all my money, she goes to jail. If she doesn't give back the tape, I'm gonna drop the charges.
No, Daddy, it's gotta work.
It's gonna work. It's gonna work.
Are we too late?
No. Oh, no, I'm so glad you're here.
Oh, gosh, Rosa just told us about the wedding. I mean, we're afraid we missed it.
No, actually, there was just a delay, but if everything goes through, then you're right on time.
What do you mean goes through?
Well, Tory has a case of cold feet. We're hoping it's temporary.
Excuse me. Maybe I shouldn't say anything, but everything's okay with you?
What, the wedding, you mean?
Yeah. I mean, let's face it, you and Victoria haven't had the greatest past.
Look, Ted, Mason chose Victoria. I mean, I didn't choose her, so if Victoria makes him happy, then I want to try for his sake.
Darling, I was just saying to Haley that I think it would be a very good idea if you two both went back and talked to Victoria. It would help.
Oh, yeah.
Well, Mom, I'm not that much of a fan with her.
I don't know if she would listen to us.
No, I think it's very important that you welcome her into the family.
Mom, I'm going to feel kind of phony if I go over there and start talking to her like that.
Honey, it's more important than you know. Do it for Mason.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, so where?
Right back to there.
Oh, my God.
Kelly! I didn't think you would tell him. They said you couldn't make it.
Well, I just found out about that. Not about you. I mean, about this wedding. I had no idea you'd be here. I can't believe this is such a surprise.
It is for me, too. Haley, hi. Gosh, so much has gone on since I've been gone. I can't believe you two, Victoria and Mason, you're either married or you're about to be. Well, anyway, I get to congratulate you in person. Oh, I'm so sorry I missed your wedding. Well, we know whose fault that was.
Haley, we don't have to get into that right
No,
now.
Kelly, I mean, it would be really stupid to pretend that you didn't know Gina was my aunt. And she's put you through hell, and I feel very ashamed facing you, knowing that.
Haley, you're not responsible for what Gina does.
Well, I feel responsible. I mean, I feel like I could have tried something, done something, Kelly.
The fact that you're here says everything. Promise me.
You should understand, though, that there is very large reason to be discreet. Gina's right outside. The slightest look, the slightest sign.
Dad, don't lecture her now. Didn't you just hear what she's telling Kelly?
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. It's too easy for things to go wrong at this moment.
Daddy, nothing's going to go wrong, not tonight. I'm here with my family and my friends, and I couldn't ask for anything in the world.
I don't know about you, sweetie, but I think it's about time to find out what kind of footsie they're playing in the back room.
Lead on.
No, sweetheart. This is my party.
You okay?
Sure.
I meant, everything go all right with your father?
Why does he stand up for her? She would never do the same for him.
What did he say about Caroline?
That I don't understand what her life was like when she gave up on me. But what about my life? I was a child. I thought people were supposed to take care of their children no matter what.
Yeah, that's what they're supposed to do.
Well, then, what has she ever done to him? Why does he stand up? Why is he on her side?
Obviously, they cared very much for each other a long time ago. And she did help him get out of prison.
After he'd been there for a long time? Why didn't she help him a long time ago?
I can't answer that.
You know, he keeps telling me that she loves me. Does he know how crazy that sounds?
Maybe it does. You know something? I believe that she does.
So are you telling me that I have no right to feel the way that I do?
You have every right to feel the way you do.
I feel so... betrayed. I don't care if she does love me. I feel betrayed.
I know. I really do.
You do, don't you? You loved her.
Listen, we're not talking about me.
But it's true, isn't it? You loved her, and you thought that she could do better than this. And now you're probably just as hurt as I am right now.
I'll get there. What?
I know it's late.
Yes, it's late, Carolyn. It's too late. Why don't you just disappear?
Private family business, Timmons.
That was your funeral, private family business, but I smelled a rat and stuck around. Look what happened.
That wasn't a rat, Timmons. It was your upper lip. This is just a simple wedding.
Oh, aside from your mind, there's nothing simple about you, Capwell. You either, Tory. What are you selling your soul for this time? Some Capwell cash? Something more? Huh?
Watch your mouth.
Until you actually marry this woman, I wouldn't be so gallant.
I am marrying him.
This happens to be a sacred time in these young people's lives. How can you come in here and poison it with your insinuations, your suspicions, and your interferences? Now get out.
I'll just be outside a few steps away. In case you get any healthy ideas.
What's going on? Are you gonna do it or not?
What is that?
Who says? Cece.
Bride and groom in unison.
Give it a week. They are totally wrong for each other.
You're kidding me. Victoria and Meyson are a perfect match. You don't know which one to trust least.
Better get going. We're gonna fall behind schedule.
Oh, dear God, let it all go the way it's supposed to.
Wish we had a little more margin for error. That we have gotten this far, maybe that's a good sign.
Saw her. I can't believe you guys actually saw her.
Oh, I'm glad I was there to see your face. You've shown up like a Christmas tree.
Man, I mean, Kelly and I are like best friends, you know?
You know, she really made it a lot easier for me than she had to.
I'm glad.
I also appreciate the fact that you wanted me there. You stood up for me in front of your father.
Love you.
Okay, the marriage license is legit. They got it yesterday.
What about the priest?
No records locally. The church officials here have never heard of him. Yeah, but he could be from out of state.
Yeah, maybe.
Please don't send me away. Alice, I've been thinking about you every minute. I kept wanting to call you and come here, but I was afraid you wouldn't see me.
You were right.
But I'm not saying I deserve it. Won't you give me another chance?
I hope you're not surprised.
No, I'm not surprised, Lionel. My God, I hope she can forgive me one day. I hope you both can.
Caroline, I can't make any promises. You understand that?
You don't remember, do you?
What?
When I used to tell you that there were things in my past that you would not be able to overlook, you always said to me that there was no mistake that could not be forgiven.
Yeah, well, mistakes are not what we're talking about, are we?
What are we talking about?
I don't understand. That's what we're talking about. If something happens that's just awful, but I can say to myself, well, maybe in a certain position I might do the same thing myself. But I don't understand how you can lie to me like you did. And then abandon Alice the way you did, not once, but twice.
I tried to tell you what my life was like back then. I had no money, I had no job, I had no prospects, no self-esteem. I mean, you name it, I had nothing.
You had arms. But you to hold her when she needed you. Didn't you?
There were other reasons.
What was it? The man who abused you? Were you afraid that he'd abuse her too? Was that it?
That is not
then
the
tell
whole
me
story.
what it was.
It's not even the half of it.
Tell me.
Well, I don't suppose you could possibly think any less of me than you already do.
I'm listening.
I guess it's after the fact, but congratulations.
Julie,
I don't know if this is supposed to be a secret, but Ted and Haley told me.
no, it's no secret.
Would you rather that I left?
No, it's not that. Tonight is not what it appears to be.
It appears to be a wedding. Mason, are you saying that that's not what it is?
Kelly is here. We found a way to smuggle her in. Family's been gathered together tonight on the pretext of this wedding.
Pretext? You mean you're not really getting married?
It's all for Keith's benefit tonight. I can't go into details.
Hello, Julie. Excuse me for 1 second. I need Mason. Could you come up here for a minute?
Excuse me.
Yeah. He's not really getting married.
I want to run this down one more time, okay, just to be sure.
Daddy went over everything with us again.
We know it backwards by now. Okay. You know, the storm has been a blessing, because now you can pull an umbrella over your heads or a jacket or something to hide your identity as you run out.
I didn't think about that. Fate must be with you, must be conspiring to get you out of here.
Oh, I hope so.
So, Father, all's well that ends well. You're gonna go through with it.
So I've been told.
Well, you know, as they say in your faith, putote dolum cre victum esse.
Yes, I suppose that's apt, isn't it?
More than you know, bozo.
I beg your pardon.
I just called you a phony two-bit slob in Latin. You don't speak Latin, you're no priest. You swallowed it like sacramental wine. I want to know who's paying you to do this and why. Okay?
Dearly beloved, we are gathered here in the sight of God.
Well, we never seem to get past
Here you interrupt this wedding.
It doesn't matter, because this wasn't going to be a wedding anyway, was it?
What are you talking about?
I had a little chit-chat with Father Flanagan, or whatever you call him. I found out what he's about bogus is this ceremony here, which means that Kelly's around here someplace.
Oh, come on, that is ridiculous.
Well, we'll see how ridiculous that is. Come on in, guys. Cover the exits.
The man I told you about, the one who used to slap me around, well, he was a drunk. And I mean, I never liked to drink that much, but I'd have a few just to keep him company, and then a few more just to dull the pain after he was through with me. And pretty soon, lo and behold, old Caroline became a drunk too. So sometimes I would go to bars.
Caroline, you don't have to tell me this.
But starting was the hard part. Now, I've already done that. I may as well go on. So there was this one night at a bar. I struck up one of my conversations, and the guy turned out to be a vice cop, and I ended up in jail.
Oh, my God.
Now, I know just what you're thinking. You're remembering a very similar situation, only the girl arrested that time was Jane. And now you know why I just fell apart when that happened. All I could see was the past repeating itself.
But you didn't have to spend that much time in jail, and then you weren't soliciting.
Not for money. Just companionship. So no, I didn't have to stay in very long. Just until I got myself a lawyer. But while I was in jail, a lady came to see me. She was from child welfare. See, it seems the state wasn't too keen on my being anybody's mommy anymore. And they threatened to take Jane and set her up in a foster home. And I cried and pleaded and begged. And then I heard the news about Alice. I had a big fight ahead of me to try to keep Jane. I knew that, but I also knew I could not petition for Alice at the same time. You'd never give a child with problems to a mother who couldn't even take care of the child she already had. So, I did nothing. But I vowed that day to stop drinking and to start digging myself out of that deep, dark hole I dug for myself. But there may have been a few slips along the way, but by and large, I did get back on my feet. I mean, I'm standing here now. And that's about all I can say for myself.
I appreciate you being honest with me.
I don't want your appreciation. You said I need your understanding. That's what I want. Do you understand me any more now than you did?
I think I do, yes.
I guess it really doesn't change anything, huh?
Caroline, I was hurt very much by Augusta. And you hurt me. You lied to me. I don't know if I'm resilient enough to back up and start over.
I'm sorry. I guess we've said all it is that we can say.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry for your pain as well as my own. What are you doing?
Locked.
What happened?
I don't know. Timmons must have found out.
Well, what are we going to do?
If they start to find us, they're going to have the work cut out for them.
What the hell happened to the light?
Must be the storm.
So
hope Kelly and Jeffrey have enough sense to get out in the darkness.
Come on, we gotta get you out the back. Wait, Con, lock.
God, don't let them find her.
All right, everybody, stay where you are.
You gotta try to get him up to the front.
The front door?
I'm gonna buy some time. You get him and go. Go now.
Okay.
You're better off. The girl would have brought you nothing but trouble. Think about what you...
Вспомни о тех, по кому бы ты скучал.
Джина, Бога ради.
Мейсон, что случилось? Я тебя чуть не потеряла.
Все в порядке. Все будет хорошо.
Что это? К выходу, к выходу! К выходу!
Позвони завтра в 5 в ресторан у Джонни, мы будем ждать. Люблю тебя, беги.
Let's go home.
They were here. I know they were here.
It doesn't matter. They're not now. So why don't we just forget about it?
Fallen these two for what? Like weeks? I've had them in the palm of my hand 2, 3, 4 times. What is it? Black magic? Voodoo? I'm telling you, there's some power with them, some force of darkness or something.
It'll steady you down.
I don't think anything could steady me after tonight.
Darling, they got away. That's what we have to keep telling ourselves. They did it again.
It's going so perfectly. All of us together, pulling together, even Victoria and Haley. It was so beautiful.
It will be again, sweetheart. We'll all be under the same roof again.
When?
When that lady named Gina takes one more colossal dip into the Capwell till, you see, tomorrow that stock's going to go sky high. Temptation's going to take a bite out of her where it hurts, and then she's going to go for the biggest withdrawal of her life, and we got her.
Oh, I'll drink to that, baby.
Okay, now Gina behind bars.
And to our Kelly home. To our Kelly home for good. Get away? Yes, thank God.
We didn't see you as we were leaving.
Oh, well, with all the confusion.
Oh, I know. It's quite a night, wasn't it?
I gotta hand it to you. You two were very convincing when you got up there in front of the priest. It seemed like you really were getting married.
Well, I hope so. It's gonna be real soon enough.
Oh.
We're having the actual ceremony tomorrow.
Tomorrow? I didn't realize that.
You know, we didn't make any announcements or issue any invitations. You're welcome to come. We're getting married out of town.
Thank you. But I have to be in court and everything. But I wish you all the best.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I must say that you really keep everybody on their toes. You don't really know what you're doing from one minute to the next.
Oh, I know it's crazy. I don't know. I think it's worth it.
Yeah. Well, like I said, good luck.
Thanks. Amazing, isn't it? When you think it's finally over, it's not. Kelly got away.
Yeah, it's like she's got a guardian angel or something. Those look just right. Our day is coming, no?
Chris, I can't wait. Oh.
How's your foot?
No, my feet. Oh.
Okay. Just sit down over here.
I must have sprained it when I fell.
You carried me a long way. You must be ready to collapse.
Who, me? Nah.
Look at my dress.
Hey, still the most beautiful bride I ever saw. You should get out of these clothes or you're going to freeze.
No, I won't. I'm too excited to freeze. I'll never forget tonight.
Yeah, it was quite some reunion, wasn't it?
Everything I hoped it would be. It was so wonderful just to see them, even for those few minutes.
Yeah, well, you'll see them again soon.
No.
Or then cheer up.
That's not why I'm sad.
Oh, why then?
It's you.
Me? What about me?
The one thing I wasn't prepared for tonight was how great it felt to have you there when I was saying hello to them. And to tell them how much you meant to me. And to see how grateful they were. I mean, Jeffrey, it was like you were part of the family, too. They really took you in.
Yeah. Yeah, well, they were all very kind to me.
Anyway, it just made me realize how much I'm going to miss you.
Now, look, I told you, there's no point in talking like that now. It's not over yet.
It's going to be over, though, soon. And you're just going to fade back into your mystery life, and there's going to be this big...
no.
Oh, I can't help it. And tonight was like heaven to me. Seeing my family and being there with you and... What, you're just going to turn around and make me say goodbye? Jeffrey, please don't go. Please.
Stay tuned. Coming up is your chance to win cash on Channel 2's Watch Magnum and Win 2. When we ask you the Magnum trivia question, be the correct caller with the correct answer and win $200. Channel 2's Watch Magnum and Win 2. Next.